Hello and welcome to another video today brought to you by Marcus's Corner. I'm Marcus Boston. Today I would like to talk with you about a cruise that my wife and the rest of my family that we just got back on. We were on the Carnival Magic and we sailed out of Port Canaveral, and this cruise was right before Christmas. As a matter of fact, we got off on, what was it, Renee, the 23rd? December 23rd? December the 23rd was our last day. And I would just like to explain to you or give you my thoughts aboard the Carnival Magic on this recent 7-day cruise. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started first with the embarkation. It was great. There was no problems. The lines, I mean, of course, there was a lot of people, but the lines tend to move smoothly for us getting on. There were no real hiccups. And we were able to just go ahead, get our sign and sale cards, get what we need, and go ahead and follow the line up until the ship. When we got aboard, it looked very good. It was very clean on the inside. If you have cruised before, then you come into the big middle area and you can see all the decorations. Because this was a winter or Christmas themed cruise, of course we had the trees up, Christmas trees and Christmas decorations and things like that. So coming into the ship, it was pretty smooth. We didn't have a big backup of people. Of course, we did run into a little bit of some issues with the elevators, because as you're getting on, they're using some of the elevators to move luggage around. So my wife and I and my rest of my family, we did take some of the stairs to our staterooms. Now here I want to talk about the staterooms really quickly. The staterooms were good. I mean, they were pretty good. Very clean. Our housekeepers, they did a really good job on this cruise all the way through. I mean, they really did a good job cleaning the rooms and making sure everything was ready for us when we got back. There were some downsides. We had a balcony suite this time, and it seemed, in my opinion, that the balconies on the Carnival Magic, they seemed to be a little bit small. They were a little bit cramped, in my opinion. Also, there were some issues, it seemed like, with controlling the AC and the heat. Didn't seem that you could control it as much, or maybe it didn't get as hot at times or as cold as we expected. But for the most part, TVs were okay, room was clean. Of course, the beds were really good. Now I want to move from the stateroom. What else did I have on there? Oh, moving from that to entertainment. Now, Carnival versus Royal Caribbean and a lot of the other cruise lines, the main thing that I noticed on Carnival, the ships are, usually they're pretty good, but they tend to stick out when we're talking about the atmosphere on the ship. And for this cruise, the atmosphere was amazing. The people who we cruised with, just in general, it really was a party cruise. We had a lot of fun. The guests had good times. It seemed to be that the staff aboard the ship, they were very, very helpful, friendly. It was a lot of that going on. And earlier in 2017, we did, of course, a Royal Caribbean cruise. Actually, we did 2 Royal Caribbean cruises before coming back over to Carnival. And there is a huge difference, in my opinion, when you're talking about just the atmosphere on the ship, the friendliness of the staff and things like that. There's a difference. I think Carnival has a serious edge there when we are talking about that aspect of the ships. But when it comes to maybe ship design and a lot of things to do on the ships, Royal Caribbean, definitely they have the advantage there. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quickly jump back into that, what I was talking about with entertainment. On this particular cruise, the entertainment was okay. I think the comedians, they saved a lot of the entertainment. We had a show that was there, I think it was called Flick or something, and the dancing and things like that were really good on that show, but the singing, it was okay. So I think that the comedians saved a lot of the entertainment. And also what we did find on this cruise is we did not have any magicians or jugglers. That was missing. So for all those reasons, I'll say that the entertainment was okay. Dining, food. What are my thoughts on the food? and on our cruise with the Carnival Magic. The food was great. I mean, every night we had a good spread on that side. I mean, it's a cruise, so we're not talking about, you know, you're not going to expect, or you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be expecting, you know, knock me out 5-star dining on a cruise ship. I mean, if that's what you're doing, then, you know, I don't know. But anyway, for this cruise, I thought that the dining was really good. Raul and the staff, they did an excellent job with us, making good suggestions as to what we should have for dinner on a particular night based on what we had been doing throughout the day. So the dining, I thought, was really good. Also, the food on the cruise, like Lido and some of those other places, what are they? Guy Fieri, the Guy Burgers, they're really good.
And the
Guy Fieri, yeah, the barbecue was really good too. And of course, they still have the late night pizza, so you can still get that. So overall, the food I thought was really good. Now I'm going to move to quickly the other parts of entertainment. Casino. The casino on the Carnival Magic, I thought, was kind of small. It wasn't as big as, you know, what I've seen on some of the other ships when it comes to the casino size. But the dealers were really fun, and we had a great time on the slot machines. So with all of that said, what is my final wrap up, or what do I think about the Carnival Magic? I think that it's a good ship. I mean, we had a great time on this cruise, and I think for us, a lot of it was due to just the experience, the people who we cruise with. And I'm not just talking about my family. I'm talking about just the individuals in general. It just seems that Carnival attracts a certain type of cruiser. I mean, there are people who sometimes when they cruise, they don't want the party atmosphere. And I'm not talking about all out just drunk and throwing up all over. It wasn't that. It was just a party and fun type of experience. There are some people, they want it more laid back. They don't really want to do all the line dancing. They don't want to hear all of that. They don't want to get into all that. They just want to be able to lay out and relax, and that's okay. I think that Royal Caribbean is great for that type of thing. Carnival, on the other hand, they're kind of, you know, they're kind of catering to that type of entertainment and kind of party type of atmosphere. So to wrap it all up again, I would say that all in all, if you're going to cruise on the Carnival Magic, I think you're going to have a pretty good time. I think that if you get a good crew on there with you and you get some more other people who are sailing with you, you have a really good chance of having a great time. All right, if you're still with me here at the end of this video and you like what you just watched, I'm going to ask you to give me a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to Marcus's Corner. All right, again, I'm Marcus Boston. Peace.